Are you streaming? You might be streaming. No intro? But if someone looks back at the VOD and then they won't hear an intro, it'll be awkward. That's why you say it anyway. Well, that's what I think. Hey guys, it's Kanro and welcome back to another Kanro video. Today we're gonna be feeding these legs to these orphans to help world hunger. Is that your mum?
I just realized that my microphone was off as well, so it's fine.
It's okay, streamer mistakes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Okay. All right, there we go. Sounds working. Okay, cool. I need to set up like a what do you call it? A screen to have. I'm gonna have.
I feel like you would be usually setup is done before stream, but you know, who am I to judge?
I was busy on so much stuff.
Scuff.
Just have everyone's stuff open beforehand. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna have to open up my, what is it? My thing, my widgets.
Your credit card?
No.
Your wallet?
One sec. Oh my god, people are actually dropping in a lot of music. Oh my god, this is gonna be a lot of songs to go through.
It's okay, think of the money. No, I don't even know what you're doing this for. Think of the views. Think.
None of these are copyrighted. It's gonna be so fun to go through all of these.
Let's go, the baby. Right, am I the first person to be on one of these streams of yours? Or have other people been joining you on feedback stuff? Oh, wow.
Yeah, because like
I don't think I'll be able to add anything of value. I think each song that I go through is gonna be like, oh, that's cool. Whoa, that's cool. Whoa, that's cool.
I mean, at least you can still have a listen.
Of course, I will have a listen.
Anyways, okay, now I can finally say hi to people in the chat because I'm pretty sure there's some. Hi guys. All right, can everyone hear me now? Okay, firstly, because I'm literally about to hit 18k anyway. Thank you for 18k in advance. I keep looking over here again because I'm used to having my camera here. But anyway, yeah. Next thing, my plushie. You guys need to start buying it because I only have like what 10 sales right now. There's 300 in stock, and I really need to. If I don't get to the 300 mark, then this is not going to be on sale anymore. Look.
Buy her, everyone. Buy her, or I will find where you live.
Yeah. My friend will find where you live, yes, and you will die.
I will eat your toes. If you don't buy them now, your toes will be gone. Mark my words.
Mark their words, guys. But yeah, we're going to be going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 songs. Oh my god. 15, 16? Is that 16?
Do you know how to count? Because I don't. Ow.
Yeah, I literally just like disregarded the tab that I'm on. But yeah, we're going through 16 songs today. I wasn't expecting that much. Considering like people are very like they don't really volunteer but I feel like if it's like community like involved, then fair enough. Anyway, should we just go right ahead now?
Hell yeah.
Let's go. And also, this is one of my
The
friends.
baby.
Yeah.
Hello.
So she's gonna be joining us. He's
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
joining
wait.
us.
Should I be marketing my VTuber stuff even though I haven't even been streaming
Yeah,
ever?
sure. If you want, yeah, sure.
I'm Nekohi NEK0HII on YouTube. I'm a VTuber, thank you. And artist and rigger and voice actor and cover singer and what else do I do? A cosplayer, I guess. Nice to meet you all. I haven't been online in it for so long.
Oh yeah, let me open one of my widgets on Stream Elements real quickly.
Widget.
Widgets.
How do you
Dashboard.
spell Ouija board?
Ouija board?
Ouija board. Luigi board?
Luigi. Hold on, let me try and find overlays. Let me open this. Overlay. Is this it? Yeah, now you guys can send donations and I can hear the sounds. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's get started on the stuff now.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. The first track is Glistor by Haven, and they sent it on our Discord server actually. So I will be adding a check mark to everyone's songs when I listen to them. Yeah, okay. So I will be giving in-depth feedback. I am gonna have to go through all of these though. But yeah. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to eat dinner, you can go ahead. Okay.
No, it's okay. I'm locked into drawing this right now. It's fine. I'll be using this as background music and going, wow, that's cool.
Hopefully it sounds fine. It sounds right. Okay.
This sounds very wow.
It sounds atmospheric.
Very wow, guys. Yeah.
Is my voice quiet? Or is it?
It's fine.
Oh, abrupt ending there. Abrupt ending. That sounds really cool. It sounds like something I'd normally hear like a geometry dash level, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like an easy-ish geometry dash level.
I like it. It's very I love the atmosphere stuff. Let's go back a little
Feels like
like a,
heaven in your ears.
I love this section like where it's all
Ascend
very
into
like
the realm
airy.
beyond human
Yeah,
comprehension.
it's so nice to listen to. So it's like I feel like I was wondering because obviously I don't know what everyone's using to make music nowadays, but it does sound like they were using like gross beat, like the volume. I'd say for changes, doesn't seem like there's a lot of side chain going on in the overall mix, and I would say you could turn the gain on the claps down a little bit, but I love it. It's almost kind of like color house in a way. That's what
So many genres of houses that I'm
there's so many
experienced
genres
are
of dubstep and house, but this sounds more like color house, like scuba diving,
color
swimming through the
house.
ocean.
Is there a monochrome house?
Monochrome house. You know what?
Colorblind
That
house.
sounds really cool. Colorblind house. We should invent some new genres here.
If someone out there invent a song called Colorblind House.
I don't know if this ending was intentional or if it's still a work in progress. But I'd say make a really cool and atmospheric like ending. I'd say if you have labs pianos, do like a very beautiful like melody kind of cadence like at the end. That'd be a very nice way to like kind of finish a track that sounds as pretty as this. This is a really good track though. But yeah, work on the side chaining and also experiment with like the volume patterns as well. If you are using FL and if you have been using Grossbeat for this, I'd say try some other patterns as well. And yeah, maybe replace the clap sample and also turn the gain down for it as well because it is a bit loud. It is a bit overpowering in the mix if you can see it. It's a bit overpowering, but overall that's a really good track. Nice mix.
Now it's my input. Wow, cool music. That's so cool. There you go.
You've got your approval. That's amazing. So yeah, that's our first track, which is Haven. Glistle by Haven. Sorry, I'm so brain dead today. Our next track, it's from Renixia. Renix. Fuck, I can't. Okay, I'm so bad of name pronunciation.
It's okay. Take your time.
But like, if you could put a pronunciation, I can see you in the chat by the way. If you could do the pronunciation in the chat, I would really appreciate it. But it's Kill the Noise.
I love that meme. Pop, hyper pop.
Dude, I love like
Daniel,
how you guys put memes
the cooler
in your
Daniel.
covers. Let's play. Renix.
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
sleep. I'm too tired from doing nothing. Know that I can't be something that you want to. Can't get too many voices up in my head. Know that I can't be something that you want. I can't sleep. I'm too tired from doing nothing. Know that I can't be something that you want to. Can't get too many voices up in my head. Know that I can't be something that you want.
This is really good.
I love this. I would genuinely put this on my Spotify like songs and listen to it.
This is so good. I love that kind of like, it's almost like a merge of like, think of like if two Hollis and 100 Gex did a collab. This is basically.
Oh
what
hell
I've
yeah,
been
yeah!
hearing. This is
Wait, you're
so
so right
good.
about the 100 Gex thing.
Yeah, because this is practically hyperpop, but it's more of like a laid back
is.
kind of hyperpop in a way. The screams could be gained down a little bit, but just overall was really good. I'd say wait, this is like a real time kind of stream, isn't it? Yeah, bro, 2 Hollis is alright, and I love 100 Gex as well. Wait, so like,
Were the screams perhaps inspired by fentanyl? Perhaps? I could be wrong.
I remember you mentioned fentanyl like yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah. I heard the screams like, wait, fentanyl!
Also, what DAW did you use to make this? Because I could also give you some really good insight. Whatever DAW, because I use FL and Ableton, so whichever you use, I could give some really good insight on. I feel like preferably FL, I could give you more feedback onto. You'd use FL Studio. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I have some really good advice for you. If you're gonna be doing hyperpop, if you have FabFilter Pro L or Pro L2, I'd say remove Fruity Limiter from your master, and what should come first in your master is your Fruity Wave Shaper, unaffected, and at the bottom of your mixing, you know, FX slot, you should have FabFilter Pro L2. What that will do is that will maintain all the dynamics, and they will not like, because with Fruity Limiter, it removes so much dynamics that it kind of takes away from all like the harsh, the intense dynamic. Okay, if I could just quickly open FL and kind of like demonstrate to you. If I quickly just kind of open a project and kind of show you guys, I got some dubstep ideas in here. I can probably show you guys something. Where is that one track? Was it this melodic rhythm? I think it was this. I'm just basically gonna like demonstrate to you guys how to properly like do something like insane mixing without losing your dynamics. I don't think this is the project I was looking for, honestly. God damn it. Give me a second, guys. I think it's just in my recents. So let me just kind of... I can't tell if it's... Does it come with me? It might be this one. But yeah, if you kind of get the idea of it, yeah, yes, great. You can send. So yeah, so you can send one more track. Am I actually that quiet? 1 second. Oh, it's because my. But yeah, if you kind of get the, I'm not that quiet. I think it's just because my microphone's just like above me. Turn up your YouTube, by the way, because sometimes like YouTube would like would lower the volume of like overall videos for no reason. Oh, god damn it. What song was it? Excuse me. I had a project. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I can't remember which one it was. Was it this one? It might be this one. No. Oh my god. Seriously. This is what happens when you're making music for such a long time. You have like thousands of projects. Yeah, sound better now? Alright, cool. I have to show this to you guys. Because I've had this for such a long time. But it's just a matter of like no one really gets the advice as much. Yeah. It was here. Wait. I put it on my Instagram. Which I think is this song. Wait for me. Yeah, it's this. Okay, I found it. I finally found it, guys. Okay, it's opening. I'm so sorry that took longer than expected. Okay. But yeah, I'll kind of just show you guys because my mix is right here, but I can also bring it to the other side as well. Neko,
Yes.
you're quiet. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here's an example, right? So this is a melodic rhythm track I've been working on. I've put it on my Instagram recently. But as you can hear, if I were to remove all the effects and then replace this with just replace the master with where's Fruity Limiter? Where are you? Here it is. It wouldn't sound the way you'd want it to. Trust me, it would sound really shitty. I'll just demonstrate it to you. It doesn't sound in your face. It's just like limiter takes away from all of those
naked.
dynamics. Exactly. It just doesn't sound. It sounds so compressed. So
Sounds naked.
But once you remove Fruity Limiter, so this is what my master's looking like right now. So I have nothing, but on the top slot I have my wave shaper. I have my soothe to maintain all the harsh frequencies. This is for effects. and then you have your L2. So I'd say wave shaper, soothe, L2, and whatever effects you want to have in your master. And now, with all of those combined, you can have a way more. See, even that part, like specifically, if I were to put L2 on it, sorry, if I were to put Fruity Limiter on it, it would sound so awkward. Let me listen to this section actually. It's so awkward. But yeah, just like have your effects. Good. But yeah, if you guys, yeah, just screenshot that. So I mean, I could put it up here. You guys can screenshot this. So wave shaper at the top, your Pro L2 at the bottom. I'd say put your soothe actually before the L2. So wave shaper at the top, soothe before the limiter, a fab filter limiter actually. Fab filter is a really good limiter. Skrillex loves this, and I love it too. And the wave shaper. With your wave shaper, you can add more harshness, but don't overdo it because it will sound like fucking TikTok edit where they just throw loudness on it. But yeah, that's practically. Oh my god, that's a long ass feedback for one track. This is gonna be a long stream, ain't it? We're already like how long in? 26 minutes in the stream, 27 minutes now. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, but yeah, for that, if you want to have your track loud as shit, just have your wave shaper and have your Fruity L2. I mean your fab filter L2. Sorry, I keep fumbling my words. Karomi, let's go. This person actually made a GD Love one of my songs actually. The Miku song I made a while ago, right, Neko? They made a yeah, so they made a level of that.
On Geometry Dash?
Yeah. What? How? You're making dubstep. Chiptune dubstep.
What?
This is not a remix.
Chiptune dubstep?
Yeah. Wait. This is not a remix or anything. This is official. This is really good.
Oh, this is sick. Me like.
This is really good.
Okay, what the hell? That's super good.
What? It does. Sounds like MDK. For a sec, how did you make this? This is so like, dude, have you ever seen this guy's projects? Like MDK's projects are so complex. So it's like, I could only imagine. You nailed it. Is this is official, or is this like not a remix? I'm so confused. Okay, I don't read Spanish. Okay, I can't read Spanish, but like, this is insane. I want to finish this. That is amazing.
Absolute cinema.
That is, bro. I'm telling you, absolute crayon. That's so good.
Absolute crayon.
That's so amazing, bro. I don't even. I need to. We need to get this support. Give this support and promote this because this is so good. Only 154 views. Nah, not enough.
Only 154 views?
I'm sending this to Temenite. I need to send this to Temenite. I'm gonna save this and send this over to him. That's so amazing. And you sending this for feedback? Honestly, I feel like the only feedback I should give you is to get this on a label, a good label. Send this to a good label because this is like beyond this is peak work. Yeah, I don't know why you're sending this for feedback. I have no words but to say well done.
No
man.
feedback needed. Make more, please.
This is amazing. I love the chiptune. You nailed the chiptune work. You nailed the drop. Very good. Amazing mix. I didn't even know you make music. That's the thing. I only knew you for like doing like Geometry Dash content. Yeah, what on earth? I had no idea you did this. So good. So not only are you like a professional Geometry Dash level creator, but you also do really good music. That's amazing. Round of applause for you. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna be sending that over to Temenite. Well done, man. I'm gonna DM this guy in a bit. Absolute MDK, yes. Well done, Kuromi. That's amazing work. I'm gonna pin that in the chat as well. What? Exceptional work. Pen message? Awesome. Alright. Next track by Scorpy. Okay. Fatty MP3. Let's hear what you got. Finish this. Finish this. I wish I could make music like this. I wish I knew how to make music like this. I had to follow you for this, by the way. I don't know if you can see my camera. Oh yeah, I had to follow you for this, by the way. That was so good. What?
It's not done? It's not done
finished?
yet?
No.
There could be more? Make more!
Dude, like, why is it always good songs like this that are just like never finished? Like, what? This is so good. You know, I'd say on this second part, the second half of the drop, get that lead, put it up an octave. That could give a lot more hype. That's really good. What the hell? Okay, I'll try and give at least some kind of feedback. I'd say do some top keys, some piano keys, some like top key melodies and stuff like that, just to give it some more character. This was really good. Scorpy, well done. I'm so proud of you for this one as well. Get this one finished. I want to listen to this. We got some more Scorpy stuff. Let's go. Our next Scorpy feedback track is a remix of one of my friend's stuff. Say My Name by Noaki. Let's see what you got to do. Hey, Noaki's like, okay. Let's see what you got here. Amazing. Sounds really cool. And I love like the whole idea around surrounding it. I'd say my initial feedback, if you have Soothe 2, throw that on there. On the master actually, because it's listenable, but it is still loud considering like what's going on in the actual mix itself. So I'd say turn up the lows, throw a Soothe 2 to get rid of the harsh dynamics. Can I download this? Oh, I can't. Okay, because I was gonna kind of demonstrate to you what you could do. You want to just drop it in the chat. I mean, the actual like WAV file you could drop in the chat. I can kind of demonstrate to you what you could do. Let's continue. Awesome. Yeah, this sounds really good, and I love this little section here. I can hear like sprinkly melody harp sounds. That reminds me a lot of Porter Robinson when he in his Worlds album. I can't remember what track it was. I can't remember if it was Divinity. There was a track in the Worlds album in Porter Robinson where he did something like that in a track. But it sounds really good. But yeah. But I would work on the master on the highs because it is a bit harsh. Yeah, throw Soothe 2. Just a soft Soothe 2, set it to 100%. And then add, hey QB, bro, it's been ages. What's up? But yeah, just increase the lows. I mean, get the bass up there. Kind of balance up the lows, like the subs with the highs, and just make sure nothing's like loud and excruciating. Also get a loose meter as well. I feel like you lean loose meter is really good. But yeah, nice track, well done, awesome. And well done for also getting the Mikey to notice you as well. It's a really good track. You can upload SoundCloud. I would say SoundCloud and YouTube is fine. You can join if you're in the server. You can sign up whatever link, YouTube or SoundCloud. You can even send in audio, Spotify, whatever. Droflam, the legend. Let's go. Rushdown legend, actually. See what you got. Holy shit, dude. What? Bro, what? I'm not stopping this, by the way. Don't follow me. Nuts. Absolute nuts. Oh my god. You got another track? I'm in for a treat, bro. Oh my god. You are insane, bro. I mean, obviously, I was expecting something insane as soon as I seen you in the chat, but this is unreal shit, bro. As soon as I hear that respace, I know it's gonna be something tough, bro. That fake out was insane. I love the way you mix. I love the way you sound design, bro. Just everything just works so seamlessly together, bro. Like, bro, the vocals. It's the vocals are like the most important part as well, because they carry out a track. Without the vocals and everything. This reminds me so much of like Mr. Bill. This is such a missable track. I feel that's why it's like so good. Once you're inspired by Mr. Boom, once you get a good idea of how to mix music just like his stuff, you're set. Bro, honestly, send this. Do you have a label in mind you're gonna send this to? Because I have a ton in mind, bro. Monster Cat and Mousetrap. Insane labels to send this over to. Oh my word, man. Honestly. Wait, are you signed anywhere currently? Like, are you currently signing any? Because you need to. You signing any current labels right now? No feedback for this either. There's a lot of sick track. I wasn't expecting this. And this is a work in progress too. I can't wait to hear the final product of this, man. Insane stuff. You don't know? Send it over to... I got A&R emails for Monster Cat. I will drop you some emails for Monster Cat. You can send them over to that kind of stuff. Mousetrap as well. But yeah. Bro, insane stuff for this. Don't know what to provide for feedback. I mean, that's amazing. Sick stuff, bro. Sound design on point. Let's hear... Don't know. Subscribers, sorry, my bad.
I like the way you calling down. I like the way you calling down. I like the way you calling
For me. How do you do this shit? How? Dude. What the hell? Bro. You leave me so fucking... You leave me out of words, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? You show off. Fuck you. Bro, this is better than the last track. Oh my god. Unfucking believable, man. You absolute legend. Bro. Bro, like, what the fuck? You got all these jams just hidden away, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's like one of the memes. You know those fucking memes where you be like, music artists, when you listen to their unreleased shit, and it's just a whole bunch of bangers. This is it. This demonstrates, this just proves it. You have a whole bunch of bangers like in your files. They're unfinished and you need to put this shit out. This is so fucking good. Like, Oh my god, let's go back and listen to this. It's like Beast Boy. If you know like Beast Boy and his shit, that's exactly what this practically is. It's just like almost like tear out, right? Is this like tear out? It's like a mix of like tear out and rhythm. This is so fucking amazing, man. Bro, kudos to you, man. That's insane work. Both of these top on the game right now. I'm gonna have to pick the best track in these, by the way. I have to pick the best tracks. It's gonna be really hard, but right now, you already have someone on the podium. Bro. Optic Sky, let's go, man. Yo, Dro Flam, well done, man. Thanks for sending these over, bro. Yeah, these are so good, man. Yeah, I feel like I'll have to do more of these in the future because these are amazing. Oh my god. Well done, Dro Flam. Those are some sick tracks. Let's fucking go. Optic Sky, let's see what you got let's see what you got in the game, bro. Let's see what you got.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. Or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty good. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Where something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And finally, you will dream where you are now. Wow, that was a...
Hello?
Wow, that was a...
Nice. Yeah, thank you for subscribing, guys. I love that Skybreak kind of feel to it. And I can hear your style in it as well.
Where you are now. Wow, that was a...
Hello?
There does seem like it sounds really good, and I feel like there should be some more going on. Like it does sound like, huh? Because I feel like there should be some more like kind of hard clipping going on in the master. Also, in terms of like the melodics, I feel like in terms of like super source as well, I feel like that should be more present. I feel like I hear more like I hear more like hard bass term stuff, and like unless that's what you're going for. But I do feel like some more like harmonic stuff would work a lot better if it's more present in the mix. At the same time as well, I also feel like um working on the actual harmonical structure, working on like the actual chord progression in the actual drop itself would do a lot more. It doesn't seem to be working for me.
Wow, that was
I kind of like
where you are now. Wow, that was
it. Kind of gives, it feels like more like, it gives more of like an Ace Aura vibe though. Yeah, it's more. It feels like more like an Ace Aura track, doesn't it? But I do feel like yeah, working on like kind of working more on like the actual harmonic structure and actual like yeah, the actual chords themselves, like the chord arrangements. I feel like that would do a lot more of an impactful change, difference to the track, the drop itself. But I love this, like I love the Skybreak kind of feel, like before, like you know, the build up in the intro,
that you were
and I love the little the voice recording thing as well, because you know one of my mates actually, Paper Skies, he does the same things.
within one night to dream 75 years of time.
And I can hear you've definitely thrown some chroma in there. If not chroma, then some pitch map. I'd say chroma. Everyone's using chroma nowadays. No one's using pitch map anymore. But
Hello?
I can hear it, but there's too much crashes going on as well. I can hear a crash in the back as well. Lower down the crashes. What you should do, and I feel like what you're missing out on is open hi-hats. Have open hi if you're making melodic rhythm or color bass, you need open hi-hats all the time, because it will carry the track, and it's basically a lot of things that people are missing, because people will be making a track and they'd be making like a drop or something like that, and they'd be always wondering like, I'm missing something that would probably help the drop like feel at home, but they don't know what it is. It's open hi-hats.
You are now. Wow, that was
Because I can hear that there is a hat. There's a closed hi-hat. I can hear on my right stereo. But I feel like having an open hi-hat throughout will help a lot. There is this open hi-hat that I use a lot in FL Studio. If I could just quickly like show you guys. It's by Sharks. It's an open hi-hat I use all the time. I use it on every drop sub drop. Let me just kind of pull this up real quick. Here's a melodic rhythm track. Nothing's major. But yeah, you can see I'm here playing with. But yeah, this. Don't worry, this is overpowering. I know it is. But yeah, I'll kind of just like. Well, let me just put this mixer over here actually. Also, yeah, I can hear harshness here, so I'm just gonna throw some soothe. That should fix it. That sounds a lot better with that open hi-hat, but if I remove the open hi-hat, it's gonna sound really empty and dry. Something like that helps a lot in like carrying a drop. But yeah, this is on Splice, I believe. Yeah, from Disciple, his sample pack, his dubstep color based pack. I use this on like every track. This is like this is elite. So I use this for like every drop. It's perfect. It has everything I want to use in a drop. So I'd say use that if you want to make a good drop. Yeah, Sharks made the best open hi-hat for overall EDM. Sounds really good. I use it a lot for dubstep as well. Next track, Tenderness, is right here on my Spotify. Let's play it. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. It sounds really good, and I don't know if it's because I don't know if it sounds really normalized, but there's a lot of things that are missing out. A lot of things sound really unmixed as well. The vocals sound unmixed, and they sound like they stand out a bit too much in the track in a way. I feel like the vocals do need some stereo. I don't know. Wait, hold on. The vocals sound mono. I don't know if they are, but I'd say use a spreader or a stereo widener or a stereo enhancer, basically, and also add some reverb to the vocals as well. A lot of like synths and like sounds and elements are also like really like quiet in the mix too. I'd say in the second the super source sounds really, the unison for the super source sounds really far apart. So I feel like tightening the unison would help a lot to make it sound more kind of polished and sharp in a way, if that makes sense. The mix is there, the kick in the snare is really good, but I do feel like kind of making everything louder and also fixing the unison, and also kind of like I feel like the mix still needs working on in a sense. But I do get the idea, and I do get the sense of what you're trying to do here, and it works. But I just feel like that it does need a bit more work on in terms of mix, overall mix, stuff like that. So I'm gonna drop the link. Yeah, you can't drop links in the chat. I'm so sorry. The links don't work in the chat. You have to do it in the Discord server. And unfortunately, the chat submissions are now closed, so I can't be doing this all day. There are a lot of submissions I have to go through, unfortunately. But I will be doing more stuff like this in the future when I do get the free time. I am starting uni though, so that time for that is gonna be really, really short. But yeah, back to where I was on the track. Yeah, so point 1, vocals. Add a stereo enhancer or a stereo widener or a spreader for the vocals to make it more wider than mix. Add reverb to the vocals, and do remember to remove the low ends for the reverb to make sure there's no muddiness in the low ends of the reverb effect. Yada yada. Next thing is and most importantly, for the super saw, the unison is wide, so I'd say tightening the unison for the super saw would help a lot. And finally, just making everything a bit louder, because it does sound like it's normalized. Everything sounds really loud. As I'm always mentioning Wave Shaper, because I love Wave Shaper, it does exactly what you want, what you need it to. I'd say what you should do first, and then in most cases, I don't think it should really matter as long as it sounds good and you can hear that everything is louder and the way you want it to. If I were to get this track from Spotify and if I were to import it onto here, let's just say this snare, let's say this kick is the track, okay? It's just an example. So we have the kick and everything. Just leave it as it is. Just get the entire track, the finished track. I'd say because it's loud, I would turn the boost into a sense where is at a reasonable state. Actually, I would have it a bit to over here, but yeah, with the Wave Shaper, move it to around here because it's super quiet. So as you can see on my mini meter, doing this in the master would actually make it a lot louder. Like about here, I'd say get mini meters, and just listen and just see, like just watch the actual mix go to reach the ceiling. And obviously, if you do have this, put this at the bottom of the mix, as I mentioned before, and it will fix everything. So if I were to turn these off, turn this on again, it would sound a lot more louder. And I know I can't demonstrate it as perfectly, and I don't think it would make much sense to you because I don't have the actual track. Cool artwork, by the way. But yeah, just make everything louder. And yeah, as the points I mentioned earlier, do all of that. So if I keep leading things on a bit, but yeah, the next track now. My Spotify up here now. Yeah, from Liana. So they have sent me about 4 consecutive tracks. I might have to cut it short because I don't have much time left. I'll be listening to a few. I'll be listening to this one actually. So.
Drifting with emotion.
love the chill vibes. The vocals sound really good. I'll actually reach out to you later on about the vocals actually, Liana. Because we've been negotiating for a minute, but I would love to see what we could do with the vocals. In terms of production, I love the chill vibes, and I love the piano vocals. I love the piano melody at the top. It sounds really nice. I'd say this the what sounds like a lead, almost like a synthy lead, I'd say, a very simple synth lead. It is a bit loud. I would turn it down in the gain side, and I would also it does sound super dry as well. So I'd say throwing on some like reverb would really support that. With the snare as well, it sounds more like a percussive snare, even though snare is a percussion. But like it sounds really dry as well, and I'd say because it's more like the chill side, kind of making everything really lush would help a lot. So adding some reverb, the kick can stay. Ooh, Sota's doing a set. I'm gonna buy some tickets. Maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, distracted. I'd say for kicks, the kick can stay, but in terms of actual like percussion stuff, like the snare, or what sounds more like a perk, add like a very subtle reverb to it. It sounds like a bass. It could be a bass, it could be a lead, but whichever way you take it, it can be worked. It can be interpreted in your own way that can work in a way that makes sense. If that makes sense. What I'm saying is, to me, that sounds like a lead. So I'd say if it is a lead, gain it down a little bit. Throw in some reverb. You should be fine. Also, I would say remove the low ends for the reverb, because that can remove the muddiness on the low side of like the actual room, the reverb feedback delay. The red thinks it sounds more like a bass. So I would say if it is a bass, if it is a bass, I would say turn it down. I'd say move the notes down by at least 2 to 3 octaves. 2 octaves. Sounds like they'll go by 2 octaves. So turn that down by 2 octaves. And even though I do feel like they would still be loud in the mix, as mentioned before, I feel like turning it down in the gain side would work as well. I want to listen to the rest of these, but we are getting towards the end, so we do have like 13 minutes left. So I am gonna give you feedback on the Discord server in the chat. I can even give you a call in Discord DMs about the track as well if you want. But as far as I'm hearing, that track Feelings is really good. We're on Rage Quit, so let's hear what you have to offer, and I'll listen to these 3 tracks that are something on YouTube. I like it so far. Very jazzy. kind of that. So I was confused at the start, at the first half of it, because it sounded like I'd assumed it was a drop. It came in quite abruptly and it went on for a bit too long. And then when the drop came in, yeah, so in terms of like the actual like the master, I feel like I could hear the limiters trying really hard to get everything working in under the ceiling. So my two takes would be, and it also does sound like you haven't been using any sidechain. So I'd say try working on adding some sidechain to make that whole thing work in between. The next thing is the actual master, because I feel like the master is so shit. I don't like a fruity limiter. It's just it doesn't work unless it works with the right kind of thing you're kind of producing for. Overall, it doesn't work for most things. But in terms of the build up itself, the kicks go on for way too long. So I'd say cut the kick short, and also add a riser as well. The kicks are a bit loud too, a little bit loud. I'd say the kicks do have a very loud, very long sub tail. If you know what that is, basically like kicks, there's different shapes of kicks. There's a triangular kick. There's a very round kick in the wave shape. This kick does sound like it has a lot of a sub tail to it. So I'd say shorten that out or remove that out. If you can do like a fade out on the kick, which can even everything out. In terms of if I have to be honest in terms of the actual production, the composition side of it, it does sound like there's a lot of loops going on. So I would say try and experiment with like actual sequencing. So try and you can use whatever DAW you're using. Try and work out of an instrument or a synthesizer or something like that, and try and create your own kind of melodies, because people will notice. It will become obvious when there's a loop, the difference between where there's a loop and there's an actual sequenced piece. A lot of tracks that are like composed and produced with like actual sequencing rather than loops sound a lot better. In this situation, however, it doesn't sound as good or professional in the such, because it doesn't have that natural kind of, it doesn't have that unique kind of sequencing to it. It doesn't have your own melodies to it. You can simply tell that it is looped. There are some loop samples in there. But I can guarantee it will sound a lot more better. It would sound a lot more better if you actually create your own melodies. Trust me, because everything works. How music works and how composition works is that everything needs to be on balance. Like sound design needs to be on balance, mix needs to be on balance, your mastering needs to be on balance. If everything sounds like they all work together, and if nothing sounds like it stands out, like, oh, this sounds too good to be in this mix, it will sound good. So you can it's like hearing that, you can tell it's a loop because it sounds awkwardly too good to be in the mix. So, but like, yeah, trust me, like when you start doing sequencing, like I've been doing my whole life just making music. I never use loops. Trust me, it will sound a lot better. For vocal loops are acceptable. You can use vocal loops, but try not to lose any melodic loops. It will help you a lot, trust me. But overall, yeah. Also in terms of key, I'd also work on getting things on key, like getting everything in the right key signature as well. But yeah, overall it sounds alright, but I'd say just try do sequencing, and don't please avoid using loops at all costs. But yeah, cool track. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Yeah, obviously you're definitely gonna get there. And, like the more you work on your stuff, you're going to get somewhere. Because trust me, I used to make just as bad music as I used to, and well, I've evolved. I'm getting a lot better at what I'm doing. But yeah, with loops, yeah. All right, For the YouTube submissions, here we go. We have 3 videos. We can need to get through these. This is 8 minutes long. I cannot listen to it to 8 minutes, so I'm gonna have to go through it. Right, I have to just go through about the halfway. I kind of like this part. It's a bit long, but in terms of what this the kind of music this is, it kind of does make sense. But I think it goes on a bit too long. This does sound like it would be good on Newgrounds though. Like I could imagine hearing this in like a Geometry Dash level in a way, like of like a Extreme Demon. You know those old tracks, right? Like the Speed of Light or what is his name again? Is it Paradox 9? Paragon X9. Okay, yeah. So this sounds like something like Paragon X9 or like, you know, those kind of artists would make these kind of songs. But then again, there's a lot of key issues going on, and there's still a lot more that needs to be worked on, like the mix in general. There's just too much going on. So I feel like kind of just getting everything in key. The thing is, I feel like a lot of like beginner producers need to get a hold of is actually getting everything into key. Music will not sound good if you guys just put multiple things in. Like it sounds all around the place, and it just won't sound pleasant to listen to. So I'd say the best thing you could do, try and just simply get music into key. Also with kicks and snares, don't overdo it, because there's too much going on the kick and the snares. So I'd say just kind of keep it simple. Keep things simple. It will sound good. And with the keys, with the key notes as well, everything will sound simple if you just keep it at where it's supposed to be. If it doesn't sound right to you, please trust your gut. If it sounds good, if it sounds like it could be listenable, trust your gut. But please make sure you be careful with key notes. But yeah, this needs to be cut at least half its time, because 8 minutes is way too long as well. But overall, good production. I love the piano sequencing. I'm not sure if you did with the piano sequencing, not knowing what the project looks like. But I am hoping everyone here is avoiding, you know, the whole looping and stuff like that when it comes to their production. But yeah, a saintly release, Mao Dao Starfight. Well, it's a good track. It got accepted, but I will give my initial feedback on it. So this is on my record label called Saintly Records. It is managed by not just me, but a whole bunch of other staff on the label as well. So a lot of us, we do review tracks, and we do accept and shortlist stuff. So, and we are doing Saintly 365. So we are releasing a lot of good tracks today. This month actually. So I'll shortly go through Saintly. So here it is. Here's a track I have coming out. Here are some other stuff. So yeah, this is my record label. If you want to submit, I can drop a submission portal. Actually, I will do that right now. Oh, yeah, I'll just drop a. Let me do this right here, actually. Let me go on Label Radar. I'll give you guys my record label so you guys can submit your songs to there. If you guys want to release them there, feel free. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Simply. There we go. Here you guys go. So you guys can submit to my record label here if you want to. We do release tracks. But currently we're under a bit of pressure right now. But yeah, if you guys want to release a track on my record label, feel free to go ahead. Anyway. This is in 4K. It's a bit demanding, obviously. These are the YouTube tracks. These are the ones. These are the guys who sent them their music in my YouTube post, my community post. So yeah, this is Starfire by Mao Dao. So this is on my record label, Saintly. So yeah, so this track wasn't released. So this track wasn't released upon production or, well, basically, this track is released because we like to release tracks that are like more nostalgic in a way. So we release all kinds of like music, but we release like more like EDM heavy stuff. We decided to release this one because it had that very nostalgic vibe to it, and it worked. Whenever I listen to this, I feel nostalgia. Like I feel like, you know, I'm back in 2016, you know. I'm here playing Geometry Dash or playing Agario, you know, and I hear music like this. It's just like it's more of like a throwback track. So I love the chill step vibe. So this isn't like melodic dubstep. This isn't like hard dubstep. This is more like chill step. This is more like lo-fi kind of. In terms of what it is, I don't think the more I study the music, yeah, Exactly, Darko. That's like so like, but yeah, in terms of this track, it's more like they're not trying to make it heavy. They're not trying to make it sound, oh, this is supposed to sound extremely professional and good. They're making it the way it's supposed to be made. They're making it they're trying to make it sound as nostalgic and as much as a throwback track as possible. And what's sad about most record labels nowadays is that they typically overlook this as just them being bad producers or them just like being lazy. But the thing is, they're not. A lot of producers nowadays, they tend to make things for the meaning, the emotion of it. That's why like this track, um that's why I decided to release it, because I can hear that they're making something nostalgic. They're making something that, you know, we can look back upon and like then like, yeah, say 10 years time and be like, this is actually nostalgic. This brings back memories. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what Saintly is. So I mean, we do release funk, we do release drum and bass. Um but yeah, even tracks like this is just nice to listen to. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff here. Like even this.
I'm holding on to you. Till you let me go for good. I'm waiting on your move, so I can finally know it's true. Just set me free from all that ache. Your bitter words is all I take.
Or
There's no message you did before now.
the main reason why we even accepted this track is the vocals and the overall, like, we love the fact that we've heard this vocal before on like Splice, but it just like they make it so it works and it sounds really good. So yeah, we accept Future Bounce. We love Future Bounce on the label. So if you have any Future Bounce tracks, drop it over to us. I'll send it to over to A&R. We can have a listen together, and if you like the track, we can release it for you guys. Just go through a releasing process. We love drum and bass. We are a massive drum and bass, bro. We rock that shit. Like, we love D&B. Even the yeah, we fuck with all genres, bro. So like, if you love anything, if you like anything you hear here, just make something, send something over to our label radar. We sent it in the chat. All right. Scorpio sent a lot of stuff, so I feel like we might archive these until our next session. Unfortunately, Kiraichu, I'm so sorry. I know you want to share these. You know what, Kiraichu, I might have a listen to this. This will be my last track. Let's listen to this. I fuck with that switch up. That sounds really good. I love that bass a lot. That sounds really good. You know what? This section here would sound really good with like a Reese bass behind it, like a Reese bass line behind it. Oh, my eye is itching me. Sorry. The drop itself. Please increase the bro. We love sub. Please. I don't know why, but you producers really need to like increase. Don't be afraid, please. With sub, there you can't go wrong with it. You cannot go wrong with sub. If you have a drop and you're wondering why the hell does it not sound heavy, it's because the sub is so quiet. So please, whatever you do, if you want to have a very heavy drop, because it sounds so good, increase the sub. And also, if you have a gritty, like a crunchy bass and it sounds mono, get a stereo enhancer or a widener, and then just widen the bass. If you do have a low pass, or I think it's what a high pass actually, turn that up as well, because there are a lot of basses out there. I'll kind of demonstrate to you guys real quickly how to do that. I love it when I open FL Studio and I have to wait and just like demonstrate to you guys. Like, so okay, let's say I go on Serum. I'm gonna make a quick bass. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick bass, just a complexer bass or something. Okay. Let's say I use this. Oops, wrong one. Wrong way to go. Okay. So I got this sub, right? Let's say I just throw some OTT on it, just for the sake of it. So I'm just trying to sound the zone. I got this on here to guide me. Okay. Okay, and I got this to help me as well. Okay, let's do some more here. So as right now, it sounds really boring. Okay, yeah, that's my bass. So this is essentially my bass. You guys can kind of hear how it's like, it doesn't sound, because like it's all in the center. You can see here in the stereo image, that's in the center. But if I add a spreader, it will absolutely help. It helps so much. And obviously just throw a soothe too here. add a wave shaper, L2 at the bottom. If I want to, does everything. Perfect. I mean, just yeah, for a spreader, because when you have this off, it just sounds really dull. Just doesn't sound all around the place. But like this spreadens out the mix. Yeah, you got to be careful with it. Yeah. So that's why you always gotta have your low pass. If you have it all the way down there, it's gonna sound the sub is gonna spread to, and it's not gonna sound good in the master. That's why you gotta have it in the center. Sub is the only thing. So your sub or your lows are the only things that should always be centered. If you're making things like Reese bass lines, if you're doing like Reese basses, that's fine. That can be stereo, because that's for like, that's more like an atmosphere kind of like this. This is fine. But when it comes to bass, like, always center. But yeah, just spread out the bass in this track, and please, for the love of God, please don't be shy with the low frequencies. Please turn it up, because it's really quiet. But yeah. Anyway, our last track here before we end the stream is by Kuraichu. So I love the cover artwork. It's super cute. All right. Awesome. Key change. I love that. That's a really cute way to end the stream. That's a really cute track. I love this. I like and honestly, when I was looking at the artwork, I was expecting something really good. So like honestly, that's a really good track. It's really adorable. And even Newgrounds as well. I would definitely check your stuff out. Am I logged in? I am logged in. Yeah. I need to upload more stuff in Newgrounds, guys. I haven't uploaded much stuff in here. But yeah, awesome stuff. I mean, in terms of feedback, I don't really know what to give because it's like, it's really like upbeat and major and it's like super cute and stuff. But yeah, I love this. It's really cool. Oh, so it's kind of like a web show? Oh, that's cool. Of course. But yeah, that's awesome. I don't know, like, in terms of feedback, I don't know what to really give because it's like it's really good, and I feel like it works the way it is as well. It's supposed to be simple, upbeat, very enlightening, cute sounds and the melodies and everything. Some really good stuff. Yeah, you can watch the stream after it's done. The stream will be up. I leave most of my streams up after it's done. But yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. I mean, in terms of like production, like all of you are really exceptional, like exceptionally talented of what you guys do. I'm sorry I haven't been able to go through like the last how many tracks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been able to go through like the last 7 tracks. However, I mean, I will be giving like verbal feedback on the Discord server, like in the chat, when I do get the chance. I might be doing more streams like this in the future, but then again, I just have to try and find like the general like kind of time to find to kind of continue that kind of stuff. But overall, you guys were exceptionally well. I did say I was gonna be picking out the best artist in the best track out of the entire submissions mix, and I will have to be dead honest. Droflam, you nailed it. Karomi GD, you are second place actually. You are really good at what you did there as well. But Droflam, it's just like this track here. I mean, you can't say no to this. Let's give it one more listen, guys, because this is like exceptionally amazing. So good. If you guys want to hear it during early on in the stream, this is the best track that was sent in. So good. That's so good. And then the other track, both tracks, they would be best. This track as well, Get Naughty, Work in Progress, so good. This is amazing. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. He's so underrated, bro. Honestly, you guys should honestly check out our track as well, because we did make a song before as well. Wish I had more streams, honestly, but we even made this track. Oh my god. It's just like he's just, I don't know how he does it. He got me out of breath earlier, honestly. Like how he took my breath away. That's the best way to describe it, honestly. But yeah, guys, please be sure to check out Droflam's stuff, and honestly, like, be sure to check out everybody else's stuff as well. All of you guys are like really good at what you do. You guys are way more better than like most people who are able to, like, you know, do anything in terms of like making music and stuff like that. You guys are all talented in your own ways. And also Scorpy, you're amazing as well. So Kuromi, Scorpy, and Droflam, you guys are up there. You guys are top notch. Let's go. You guys are amazing. But yeah, at the moment, submissions are closed. I will be opening submissions again soon. But yeah, overall, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been probably one of the this is like one of the streams I've been wanting to do for a while now. I've always been wanting to do like a feedback stream. I never really gotten the fun time to do so, but I'd say this is the best time. So yeah, the next time this does come around, please do remember to look out for notifications. Be sure to look out for announcements and stuff like that, because I will be opening submission portals like this, where you guys can drop in your music. I can listen to your tracks and stuff like that. Yeah. Matter of fact, you guys can join my Discord server. So yeah, drop into my Discord server. You know, listen out for announcements. I do like remix competitions, demo drop sessions, whole ton of events, like even like random contests where people could just, like, you know, tune in and simply just, you know, anything music related, can be art related too. Like if you do art, illustration, stuff like that, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been like probably like one of the most like interesting streams I've ever done. It's 5:30 in the afternoon right now. I'm gonna play some games. Get ready for uni, because I start my first day on Wednesday next week. Let's go, guys. Oh my god. A lot of people probably aren't really happy to go back to school. I mean, I'm excited because I'm going to school for the reasons I want to go to school, to learn music and to meet artists and to, you know, be more sociable, be social. Being social is a good way to is a good way to build connections and, you know, create friends and experiment with new things. But yeah, overall, thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out with my friend now because it's been a long day. Please stay safe. And please focus on your studies, guys, because if you want to do whatever you want, please, studying is the best way to do it. Yeah, sick track, guys. I'll be heading off now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy my Discord server. See you guys later. Peace out.